Hi, in this video I will talk about UX design and how it can improve your product development. Why is UX so important? To put it simply, UX is important because it tries to fulfill the user's need. It aims to provide positive experiences that keep users loyal to the product or brand. Additionally, a meaningful user experience allows you to define customer journeys on your product that are most conducive to business success. In this video I will use Google as an existing product to argue my points. So, the UX design is an approach that places users and their needs at the center of their thinking. This can be done once we respect the key factors that guide this study. So the first key factor is to be useful. As we all know, Google knows everything. Every time when we use Google to search something, it offers us millions of results. Moving now to the second key, which is usability. Google has very simple usability. Just write your question on the search bar and click search, and here you go with millions of results. Third key is findable. When you open a new tab, the first thing you will see is Google with that famous search bar. This is what we call a findable product. The fourth key, which I think it's an important key, is the credibility. It has become a reflex to go to Google whenever a question pops into our heads, and that's mean that the user trusts Google more than any other source. Fifth key is desirable. Google is focused on the simplicity of the design, to let you just focus on the information you will get. Now we are moving the sixth key, which is accessible. Everyone can be able to access Google from his phone, computer, tablet, etc. The last key is valuable. It might sound obvious to say that Google has changed the world in the 20 years. Google receives over 63,000 searches per second on any given day. That's the average figure of how many people use Google a day. This interaction must be studied in advance to create more engagement. According to IDF, Interaction Design Foundation, there are 5 dimensions that govern interaction design. These are the 5 dimensions: words, visual representations, physical objects or space, time, behavior. During the UX design process, the designer will have to go through several design methods, that are expected deliverables, to ensure that it will meet the needs of the user. The deliverable is persona, a fictional character created to represent a user type that might use the website and the app. Creating personas will help you to understand your user. The second method is user journey storyboard. Is a series of steps that represent a scenario in which a user can interact with the website or with the app. For example, when the user gets up in the morning, notification of the weather shows up the moment he turns on his phone. Moving now, next method. User story. User story is a description of the functionality that we want to implement in our product. We use a short sentence that begins with, "As a working girl, I want a notification so that I can remember my appointments." The fourth method is user flow. Is the path a user takes on a website or application to perform a specific task. Our user here opens the app or the website, writes his request on the search bar, and he gets many results. The next method is interactive prototype. The prototype is a taste of what will ultimately become a final product. They come in many different shapes and sizes, from paper prototypes to sketches, to fully functional interactive prototypes. The last method of the deliverables is the usability report. After we've worked on the prototype, we can start the evaluation by 2 approaches. First, the quantitative approach by asking the users about their experience with the app and the website. And the second approach is a qualitative approach, by asking users to perform specific tasks with your prototype, while you measure things such as the errors, the number of clicks, or the time required to complete the task. In this part of the video, I will present my area of improvement. Let's suppose that we are on the plane or on the elevator, somewhere we can't be able to access the internet. Google will provide you with a subscription of 3 months or 6 months or 1 year to a premium account, which allows you to do your search without internet, with limited information, and you can be able to reopen your saved results. Thank you for watching.